GPS spoofing. And essentially this is a system designed, because it's not passive like GPS where you're just listening, it's like interactive where you're talking to the system and getting a proof created that would be impossible to recreate. Notice how I never mentioned blockchain there. And that's like you can really sell that to your friends and family and other people in your life as like a real value add. That's the value add. And then you can explain, like, this is just a test network. We just need it for 6 months. There might be an opportunity to continue going after that, depending on like how well the test zone's going. But really, the focus is we just need to like have these things running somewhere within 6 months. Urban environment would be great because we need to be able to test like line of sight sort of characteristics, what kind of range these things can do, like how much small obstructions are going to cause problems. Stuff like that. So, if you can, yeah.
I might actually have another location there.
Awesome.
Yeah, next to Costco there.
Cool. So I will send a link right now for this.
Yeah.
To the Discord.
Yeah, drop it the froth channel.
Yeah, yeah. Let me show you all real quick how to go about adding something here. Let's see here. Can we find? You can just run a quick search, so we can go like McDonald's on Park Boulevard. Okay. And then if you want to add it to the map, you hit add right there, and then you can edit it and say. So one of the things I've been doing is just put so you don't have to fully dox yourself. You can just put like a first name or maybe even just a Discord handle or a way for me to find out who this is. And then hit save, like that, and then we'll have a pin on the map for wherever you are. And that should do it.
So like social security number would be good?
Yeah. Ideally, you put your social security in there.
Cool.
That would be it.
What is a 6 sidebar thing?
Yeah, so Arc browser, if you've got a Mac, is pretty slow. And they're coming out with Windows 1 soon, but...
The profile thing is new in Discord with the latest update from like 3 days ago.
What's new?
The Discord profile is on the right sidebar.
Oh,
That's
okay, so there it is. So you can click into that and go ahead and edit it however you, for places that you have. That'd be super appreciated. The more locations we get on there, the more options we have, you know. And like I said, basically the main value adds we have is kind of these Gitcoin grants that we can offer to people for 6 months of using their roof space or whatever it is.
so that's per location then?
Yes. Yeah. And then we actually have some money in our, don't we have some money in our DAO too that we can use for locations?
I thought we took it off that from the budgeting, but my laptop is dead, so let me check.
Do you need to pull up like the Dework right thing? Or
No, it's in my Google Drive.
in there?
But I think there should be, like, there's probably going to be plenty of money for maybe continuing it after that. Because hopefully the zone isn't just 6 months. You know, it makes it easier for the sell if we just sell this 6 months. You know, but hopefully it's going well and the blockchain starts up and we can start making, like, as the ETH San Diego DAO, we can start getting income from that zone, which would be sick.
Yeah, we have more FOAM budgeted for this for sure.
Do we have an estimation on what the returns are? Like, obviously we're receiving whatever tokens they have. But...
So right now this is a grant, a one-time grant that we're getting for putting the DAO together.
Yeah, the installation for like just get it like online.
Yeah, to get it online.
Yeah.
And they're helping with reimbursing equipment costs and these Gitcoin bounties for paying out locations. But there's no way of telling until they start cranking the blockchain up, the blockchain side up of what that would look like. So it's just really hard to say. Usually stuff like that, bootstrapping phase on a blockchain is always like really good returns because they give away a bunch up front to talk people into being online when they started up. So if that's the case, then we would be in a really good position to kind of have like some very nice early returns on the FOAM network when it starts.
It's a catchy idea, I don't see why not.
I think it's a great idea, honestly, that's what I'm saying.
Location mining?
Exactly, location mining. And if it's anything like Helium was, then like I think it's got some success. There's some chance of success. Helium was actually a little bit of a victim of its own success. They didn't really solve like I mentioned this before, they didn't really solve the technical problem of like spoofing before scaling. And now they've got a monster on their hands because they've got a bunch of hardware out there that can't solve the spoofing problem. And so, like, they kind of got the cart ahead of the horse there.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, FOAM can avoid that. We'll see. I actually don't know. I haven't really read that deep into their white paper or anything, or even know if they've released much about what the way that would work when that time comes. But so we'll see. Yeah, if y'all have a chance to kind of take a quick peek at that, would much appreciate it. And I guess we'll start working on these nodes.
Well, give us like 3 or 4 minutes to add more addresses in. And then
Awesome.
Start on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good call.
Is the DAO an ETH SD DAO or is it an ETH SD FOAM DAO?
ETH SD FOAM DAO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Application specific.
Yeah. Like it would be cool if it kind of started taking off and had some income coming that we could like sponsor ETH SD things with, but for the foreseeable future, I don't see that happening, and I kind of see it as just like, maybe we we just really want to get this network up and running is the main idea, but like, if there's any money left in the DAO after that, we'll split it up amongst all the participants that participated, and call it good,
I mean, I'm excited enough to do this and to learn that hardware stuff. And so, I've never done a DAO before. Like I've been like the Bankless DAO, kind of like tangentially the side of the Constitution DAO, but never like really hands-on.
That's one of the cool things about this, and one of the cool things that I've learned about Helium. And actually one of the things I think that Helium could have done even better is like, there's something really cool about having a physical component to blockchain stuff. It's like every Helium antenna has its own identity, it's got that three-word identity, which is like kind of a cool feature, and kind of like, in a lot of ways, it kind of fulfills Satoshi's vision really well. Like one of Satoshi's original vision things was that everybody would be able to mine Bitcoin with their laptop, and that didn't quite work out. That didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
But like this kind of does that, because it's like if you have one of the if the network takes off, and you've got a node, you'll be able to make a little bit of passive income. That's kind of the way HNT works right now, is you can pretty easily make a little bit of coin on the side.
That was my question, are we gonna go mainnet with these and then that'll go to the DAO as an income source?
Yeah, that's my vision for it. Yeah, and kind of the way I see it is like, cool part of looping the community in is like making that happen. Because that'd be pretty sick if like basically all of a sudden ETH SD would have an income, like overnight it's like
Revenue, what?
yeah,
That would be very
some
nice.
revenue for ETH SD, we can have even cooler parties.
Even better pizza.
But also I think one of the cool things too is that we'd also kind of be on the forefront of having a network we could mess around making proof of location devices. And like, I really like the idea of creating games for these things. Like a Pokemon Go style game would be sick. Like some game that requires people to get out of the basement and going.
But
Yeah,
then
no,
Yeah,
There's also active ones here.
I joined them.
Actually, I didn't
Five
get
Ks or like half marathons, kind of things.
Yeah.
People might be like,
race time,
that,
right?
That's a whole.
Oh, that would be sick.
Yeah,
That would be really sick.
Like
Like the whole Strava thing, like Strava keeps track of people, but you can spoof. So what if you can actually prove your run times without having to like show up physically at a race? That would be sick.
That, and you know what's really cool, especially in this area.
Alright, sorry, we are off topic, we should start building, or we're gonna run out of time.
Yeah, they have like marathon stuff, that would be so sick to do that. Like, I would be a tester for that, cause I love that stuff. Like,
Basically-
that would be freaking awesome.
Basically do decentralized marathon.
That'd be so sick,
Oh, wow.
are you kidding me?
When you don't even have to run at the same time, just be like, hey, within 24 hours,
Yeah,
run this
exactly.
app.
That'd be
Hell
sick.
yeah.
Boom.
What do we do?
Wow.
Can make you do it
Second
in a
piece.
month?
That would be sick.
Down to
Because we could
the-
recreate it. Wow.
Get all the crypto people running.
Probably not. That wouldn't go far, right?
It's fun. I think they want it, you know?
Oh, nice.
I just got an incline to bench today out for the Craigslist for $40.
40 bucks.
I like
Just
it.
trying to get some, like, it's hard to start moving my body.
You're imagining it, you know.
It's only time, like,
Me and young time. It can only get worse. It can only get worse. So yeah, so we're actually.
Yeah, if y'all want to split up into groups, is anybody here that has a node that they worked on previously?
Yeah.